dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hey, just a quick video really for this one. It's not going to be the nightly roundup. This is going to be one that I'm seeing quite a trend in lately. Certainly seen more of it than I really needed to. It's becoming increasing. Like, I've done one tonight actually, and I said before, catering orders. You know, every time we get a catering order, if you've done one of those, or a large order program, whatever it is you want to call it, it involves the catering bag. So you take the order because, okay, it was a catering order, it'll go up in price. More likely it's going to go up in price. Well, yes and no. Some of them do, a lot of them do, hell of a lot of them do. But we've seen some that just stay at the price, but they're really good to start with, so that's good. And you know, these catering orders, for the most part, they do, I mean, they're good money for sure, but sometimes, a lot of times, they involve, you know, a bit of heavy lifting, a bit more awkward lifting. A lot of pizzas, for example, or a lot of I delivered a whole bunch of donuts to Target one morning. I think that was like Black Friday or something. But they pay well, pay really well. What else have I done recently? I've done one to a church recently, from a Chipotle. Good grief, that was definitely that was some heavy lifting on that one, and some very, very big boxes. But it paid really well. Did not have to go very far. I've had ones from Jack Stack Barbecue there, and they've been some really, really heavy bags from there. I mean, I get heavy from there anyway. In fact, flipping, I don't think there's many times that I get a very light order from there. We have had some light ones, but anyway, but generally if they come out of there, it's going to be a good paying offer if it's a catering order. So it becomes something of a norm that they go up, and something that you expect, because you can go to the restaurant, and if you're picking up a lot of food, it can take a bit of time. I did one Sunday, picked up from a Mexican place, and waited in there about half an hour or so on this offer that was going. Now, the mileage was covered on it for sure, but by the price of it, but the time was not. And that's another thing that you need to look at. But I've been noticing a lot more, and I said to Mrs. Womble, and I've said on here before, and it all started maybe 3 months ago, when they started getting off order, maybe a little bit longer, maybe 4 months, started getting offers for catering orders, and I was taking them because, like, I remember the first one I took, said it was a catering order, got to the restaurant, which was the Mint, I believe, and it was the Mint, but the mileage was more than what the monies was. I think it was like $8.75, and it was going let's say 13.5 miles. Not a great deal of difference, but still a difference. And the reason I took it is because it's a catering offer. And it was going from the Mint. And it was going to some very nice homes. And I figured it would just go up. No, it did not. Stayed at that. Was definitely less than the mileage. So I questioned a little bit after that one. Did another one maybe a few days to a week later, and similar one and similar circumstance, and didn't pay. It just, so the one I did, and there's been a few, and I said to Mrs. Womble, there's no way in hell I'm taking a Vipping catering order that's under $10, or actually maybe a few dollars above that. I'm not going to Vipping take under it, and going more miles, because, but I've done some really, really good ones. But now it seems like just some freaking sneaky little people that have been ordering on the catering order or large order program, whichever, ordering food, but knowing that the drivers are thinking, okay, this order will go up in price. Well, the little bastard, they're not. They're not. And I had one yesterday, and now the mileage was covered. I had to wait for the order. Not very long. No, actually, the order was on the table, on the shelf for that. But fuck, was it heavy? Holy crap, was that thing heavy? And I took that one because when I looked at where it was going to a hotel. Wasn't very far away at all, and figured it would go up. There's going to be a business meeting going here. Didn't move, but the mileage was covered, so that was fine. But it wasn't fine in the same light. The one I'd done on Sunday, I'd spent 50 minutes on, and I'd waited for it. I'd contacted customer back and forth. It went to a very, very nice home. Not that that really should matter, I suppose, but it did. And it turned out to be $13.50, and it stayed at that for the length of time that it took, and for all the time that I had to wait for it. It's I'm getting tired of it. So there's going to be a limit on it. So watch what you're doing. Don't take every Vipping catering offer thinking that it's going to go up, because you're going to come notice that they're not going to move, and you're going to be pissed off. I'm pissed off. And but people are doing it because they know that the Vipping driver's looking at it and going, oh, it's a catering offer up there, it's bound to go up. And then when you get it there, it don't. So watch what you're doing. I'm calling them catering scammers. They are, in a way. Maybe they're abusers. Maybe that will be the better way. I don't know. But either way, just watch what you're doing. Don't take anything under $10, for crying out loud. If it says it's a catering order, it's not 10. Unless you know the Vipping house that it's going to. I did one, although I did know one other house that I picked up the catering order and it was going to, and it did not move. It didn't move at all. And I don't know if I'd deliver to that house again now. Anyway, because it takes so much flipping time. We can be waiting at the restaurant while they build your bloody order and or prepare your order, and it can be an awful long wait. And if you don't appreciate our time, then basically you can fucking wait. You might as well just giving us no tip. I understand there's a lot of money to flipping pay out, but now DoorDash are actually making us take pictures of all the receipts. I actually get to see, because I never really bothered about it before, but I get to see how much money people are paying. And there's a lot of money they're paying for sure. But the only way you're going to get the food is go down there and get it yourself, or get someone to drive it to you if you want to be lazy, or if you've got something else going on, whichever. But respect that flipping driver's time. If you take the piss out of the flipping driver's time, then load up the kids or whatever, stick them in the car and go waste your own fucking time, because it's not right. It's not right. It's a service. It's a premium service. We pay for our cars. We don't have a lot of time on the road when peak times, and if we're waiting for someone's flipping catering order and basically you turn around taking a fucking piss, then we'll just note you on the system as flipping being a bad delivery, and maybe you won't get flipping delivered to again, or you'd have to wait. Anyway, so drivers, watch what you're doing, watch the offers, and don't be a victim of it. If it's under 10, if it's under 12, 15, 12 or 15, whichever, it all depends on your market. I know where my one is, but it's just if it's going to a home that you know that they've paid you well in the past, and just use your own judgment. It's not happening with everybody. Not everybody is doing it, but there's far too many of them that are. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.